Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So Kendrick and SZA touched down in the Landover, Maryland, DC, DMV. Stand up, you in the building. So right out the gate, the weather was a little spotty, little rain, little heat, kind of all mixed in. If you're familiar with the DMV area, these are normal weather conditions. So the concert was at the Northwest Stadium. Nice open venue. A lot of people complained about the rain, but everybody had a great time, regardless of the weather. Now, all the usual songs were performed, of course. 52 songs in the set list. Half was SZA, half was Kendrick, and they had a few mixed in together. Cannot leave the concert without performing Euphoria. Here's a little bit of that.
Like that record? Oh, what shit? Like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record.
Now, don't sleep on the DMV. Don't sleep on Maryland. They was hyped. They were in the building. They were ready to have a good time. You see the audience doing their thing, rocking back and forth, singing to every line. That's how we like to see it. You know, they did 30 for 30, Luther, All the Stars, all the tracks together, all classics. Now we have a review. So this person rates Kendrick's show up there with Beyonce Renaissance Tour. He's went to both. Actually, he went to 2 nights with Kendrick's show. He went to the LA show. Now he went to the Maryland show and loved both times. Although he feels that Kendrick's show is up there, right up there with Beyonce's Renaissance. Let's see what he's talking about.
Now, I went to the GNX tour in LA, and I went to the GNX tour at home at the Landover in Maryland, you know what I'm saying, in FedEx Field. I've been to a lot of concerts in my life. That was by far the most extravagant, best show, astronomical show that I've ever seen in my life. Like I said, and I went to the Renaissance, the Beyonce tour last year, and that shit was bananas. Like, that was, before this tour, that was the best show I've ever experienced in my life. But from the outfits, to the dancers, to the skits, to the energy in the stadium, just the aura Kendrick and SZA brought, like, to the whole stadium. Son, I've never experienced nothing like that. I was super impressed with SZA. Like, I listen to her music. I'm not a SZA stan, but I listen to a few of her songs. Like, I know a good amount of her songs to where, like, for a good amount of her set, I could sing along with some songs. Bro, she impressed the hell out of me. Like, SZA did her thing. I rate that tour a 10 out of 10. I don't see how you can top that. I have no critiques. Like, even with the fireworks, everything was just the chef's kiss. Everything was aura.
Now we got All the Stars, one of my favorite performances throughout the concert, with the coordination of the light show, Kendrick and SZA being on that platform going up and down. Now there was one notable part. There was a few notable parts, but one of the most notable parts of this concert is the moment that SZA stopped part of the performance in order to acknowledge Kendrick and how he has greatly, positively contributed to where she is as an artist. She gets very emotional about him putting her on All the Stars. She thought it was just a jam session. He didn't tell her it was gonna be part of a movie. That was a big moment in her career. Then the Grand National Tour right now is also one of the biggest moments of her career, and she wanted to not let the day go by without acknowledging and giving him his flowers.
I heard him the biggest session. He put me on to the biggest moment of my life. This is also the biggest moment of my life.
Now on to the pop-up. She did have the pop-up even in the spotty weather and the rainy conditions. They still were able to have it. It was not canceled. People showed up, had a good time. They loved their interaction with SZA. Her interactions are so genuine and nice. It's almost, you forget that she's a superstar and she makes all these unforgettable songs, but she, in her personality, is very much like a friend that you've been knowing for multiple years. Here's how the pop-up went.
That's my song. You can eat this. Keep that. You can sign this. That's my song.
Wait, how old are you? How old are you? 12. Come inside.
I love you.
Thank you so much. She said I can come inside. She said I can come inside. Thank you.
Now, what's the capacity over there at the Northwest Stadium? According to Google, this capacity is 67,617 seats, which is a packed house. Now, let's say hypothetically it knocked off 10,000 just for the stage configuration. We still 50 plus in that building, and it's sold out. All in all, a good concert, another sold out event. Shout out to K. Dot. Happy belated birthday again. Until the next date, we're now moving out of the country for the next date. Put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Marcus at Work Media, and I'm out this big.